I know many people love taking cruises for the convenience, the entertainment, the facilities, the ease, all of those things I get why, but when you see a cruise ship coming day after day after day to these islands, it's really in your face. I mean, you can really see that the environmental impact and footprint that it's putting on these islands, and you wonder, is that footprint, is that sort of the destruction of the environment worth it? Is it are they giving back to the islanders? Are they giving back to the community? Does it balance out? I don't know. I would imagine not when I look at the pollution just from this one boat. When, you know, we've been here just a few days and you see boat after boat after boat coming in. I'm not here to judge anyone who enjoys this kind of holiday, but it's just something to think about, you know, when planning on your trip. It's no different. I did fly here. That in itself is a huge problem with environment and so on. We know that, but you know, it's that, I guess it's the idea that when you're a tourist, how much are you giving to the place that you are going to tour? Just something to think about. But yeah, fun. We get to take a little boat ride.
Right now, brother, can't tell I live life, you.
We found a place called the Boathouse. It's on the Freepoint Peninsula where we're staying, so we took a taxi from our place just to avoid, it wasn't too far, maybe about half a kilometer. Anyway, but we cost us about $3 in a taxi. Nice taxi driver, and we got here, and we're just gonna have I think a drink. It's definitely not vegan. I think they probably chuckled at us a little bit when we asked if they just had some French fries, which they don't. We are very happy that they graciously offered to just make us grilled veggies, and this is our happy place getting some grilled veggies. So we're at a fish restaurant in Jamaica. Wow, hungry, I guess.
I'm not starving. Yeah, I thought
Well,
we
it's
were
veggies.
starving.
Me too. Dinner. Gonna have some wraps. So it said 2 minutes by, yeah. So yeah, so now I'm gonna turn it way down. Okay, and then, so, it smells good. 2. Boil for 30 seconds, sorry. I thought it said 2 minutes. Oopsie. Now 17 minutes.
17 minutes.
All right, so set the timer. Right, I will. Okay, I'm gonna put this back on the heat. And I'll set the time. Well, we're about to sit down and have our favorite meal, no matter where we are in the world. It is always basically the same. See if I can get a good shot of the wrap. Wrap it up. Doesn't matter what's in it, as long as it's wrapped up, we're happy. Good? We call it a burrito. 5-star hotel? No, not a 5-star restaurant? No, no. Brad, a la Brad? Thank you, Brad. Okay, burrito. Here we go. Okay, and I put a lot of ghost pepper on this. Well, can't beat this view. Well, maybe other than the cruise ship, but Montego Bay, Jamaica. All right.
Ready?
Well, we're taking a little break from winter runs and made our way into a tropical environment and Jamaica. And so we're gonna we're not gonna venture too far out. We don't know the area very well, but we're gonna just do maybe a 5K, and we're in a section of Montego Bay called Freeport, which is sort of a peninsula, which once used to be actually 2 islands. They, you know, in the 1960s, was it, Brad?
Yeah. They
connected it anyway. So it's a pretty new area, but it's not going to be all that interesting. We're not running along any coast or anything like that. We're just gonna kind of do, I think, a 2.5 kind of down the peninsula and then a 2.5 back up. But at least you'll get to see sort of a little bit of outside the tourism area of Montego. We're not staying right in tourist areas, so yeah. Ooh, eh? Like this is,
yeah.
I love this. It's tropical.
Like paddling canoe.
I know. All right. You set your watch?
Yeah, we're trying to wait till the last second.
Oh yeah, right. We got to go to this security.
So if we're in the shade,
there's a lot of sort of, as I said, newer builds. This is not an older part of Montego Bay, this peninsula, but it's so it's very gated. When I'll show on the video, but as you're walking down, every single spot has you know, a fairly significant cast iron fence, gated and then guarded by security. So, you know, as the warnings say, even for tourists like us, there can be risk of venturing off. We could be considered targets, although from what we've seen so far, everybody's been extremely polite, friendly. It's been actually a very good experience. We haven't really witnessed anything, you know, that's concerning, but I'll trust some of the warnings. See this fence I'm gonna show you? This is, we call this the Walking Dead fence. It's a road, but this whole area is fenced off. It's the Walking Dead fence. Okay. Catching the what's these trees kind of scare me. They're like sidewalk on this side. There's no sidewalk. Nope. So I'll share this a little bit later, but this all of this right here that I'm pointing at, including those two buildings beyond, are all incomplete or completely closed down hotels, resorts due to the pandemic. There's nothing in there except for security. We figure that whoever now has taken these over, the bank probably, requires security to, should we go over here? Or? Requires security just for the purposes of safety. Because as you can see, these buildings, I mean, when you look at them, right, they're still, you know, like you can see patio furniture. Yeah. So these have been completely abandoned. So when I say like Walking Dead, it does feel like that. I'll do a little video of what it looks like from the other side, on the beach side. But it's pretty dystopian. That's why there's nobody here. I would assume if these hotels were open, you would get your typical morning walkers and people who want to leave, but this was all shut down. Whole run is just such a little mini gift for us people experiencing winter. Oh, here's that boat you're saying. It's like half sinking. This is a little marina. We've noticed from the place we're staying that a lot of the party boats and whoa, buddy. Apparently I'm glad we're not running on the street.
We're gonna run out of time.
I know. Anyway, the marina, that seems like the landing spot for all those party boats and tour boats and such. Every time we come away from somewhere tropical, I always want to buy a new plant for our house. If you have noticed, our house has a lot of plants, and like half of them I've taken to school.
Exposed to the sun.
Oh yeah. Well, sun. It's not too bad though, actually. We've had worse. Funny story. Might as well tell while we're running in this kind of boring spot, but I don't know, this camera is kind of weird, the angle. Brad and I don't know what it was, about 8 years ago, we're in Cuba, decided to go for a run off of our resort and ended up in some Cuban military zone and got stuck there. We were so hot. I can't remember either. Were we like without water too? And it was really hot by then. We'd run like maybe about 5 or 8 kilometers, got stuck in the military zone, and then didn't realize it, but kind of got stuck inside. So we had to head to the water, the coast, and decided, okay, maybe we should just try to swim back. And then realized that it was coral. And it was just such a mess. Like when we finally got to the very, very first section of the beach that was neither residential or military, and we didn't have guns pointing at us from towers. Remember how relieved we were? Like it was like fear. Well, what an idiot we were. Morning. Oh yeah. We're gonna turn around because we really didn't want to run too far, and it's just getting a little crowded, busy, cars. So we're gonna head back to the area we're staying. I think normally, whoa, wow. Okay, fun. This one? Oh yeah. We're just about back. I love you. Whoa. Well, that wasn't too bad. A little precarious if you can see when we get off the peninsula. It's too bad we couldn't run on the beach. The beach wasn't accessible and we could do a loop. Okay, would have liked that. I don't know who that Tony guy was that did this development, but he kind of pooped the bed on that one, on giving access to anyone in these areas. Yeah, I know, but these community, there should be public access. But yet all of this is closed down, all the way down.
We're back.
I can see she's...
I'll have to turn me around.
Well, I'm not too disappointed that after our run we are going to have a nice little dip in this pool, and then we're going to head over to the beach. So first a dip in this pool.
Can't let it fall on the concrete because it will break, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So you...
Yeah, once I got it there, it's safe.
So how do you know they're ripe? Just the color?
The color?
How do you know it's ripe?
Yeah, we can. I prefer to get it in.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Good to know.
yeah.
There's lots, yeah, tons of talented people for sure.
Yeah. For me, America is much more faster. I love it.
Yeah. Really good, good oil, good fat. Thank you so much. You're so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now it's very cold where we are.